Mates, and welcome to Season 2 of the official Love Boat podcast, exciting and new with Fred, Ted, and Jill. And, ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it, you got it. Our special guest today, who else could it be? The once and future champion of the most Love Boat episodes, Charo, is joining us with her son, Shel. You're not going to want to miss this one. See you on board.
Okay, everybody look very good. I know you look very, everybody look good. We are kicking and alive.
Sure.
We still holding the dream. We became very good friends. As a matter of fact, I get pregnant during filming The Love Boat.
You did?
What was that?
I didn't hear any of that. Something about pregnancy on the Love Boat.
Your mom got pregnant.
Along.
Yeah.
That's what she was saying. The last season of Love Boat is when you.
So technically,
Yeah.
I was also on the show.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. and you,
So I'm kind of a little cast member honorary.
right.
Shel, the reason why you are a happy person, not too happy, but that you are, because you was hearing the song, you were hearing everything. And I did as a takeoff. One of my spots was they bring me two little kids to be like a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote a song called Butterfly.
I remember.
I was so pregnant, but when the baby are inside of your body, they can hear everything. So the song is Butterfly, dancing free, up so high. Butterfly in the sky, dancing free. Up. And when he was born, and it was a little exciting or nervous, all I did was pick up the guitar and sing the song, and he come down. So I associate the best time in my entire life was the Love Boat, all of you. You welcome us like a family.
Well, you are our family. Come on. I mean,
Remember
you've
when
been
I
around
was
as long as we have.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the 1980s was a particularly tumultuous time, but one thing you could count on is that Charo was going to be on an episode of Love Boat at least once a year. You couldn't set your clock by that. That was great. And by the way, you know that we all went to Shel's christening. Do you remember that?
I was just going to say that, Fred.
Yeah.
Charo and I and Shel got to be even more close because we did an episode of, what was it called? Hollywood?
Celebrity Wife Swap.
Oh,
Yeah.
Celebrity
That
Wife
was
Swap.
God.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
I got
She's
the
not gonna
time
say
of your
what.
life, of my life, in your house.
Yes, Charo was in my house with my kids and my sister, and I was with Shel and Charo's sister and Shel's dad, and it was, I don't know, but they had me flamenco dancing in her costumes.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
So every once in a while in therapy, it comes out.
I love your house. I find a place where I can practice flamenco outside. It was like a little make a wood, like a deck, and I got making all your neighbors so pissed off because in the middle of the night I was dancing bulería, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to practice. I fell in love with your children and your sister.
Well,
I
same.
never forget that you said to me, be kind to my sister. Anybody that mingled with my sister had to mingle with me.
Yeah, that's right.
And then we became good friends. And my husband, of course, love you like his own granddaughter. And he said, this kid is very intelligent, he's very open-minded, very international. Now I understand why he was selected for the Love Boat.
Sure.
Because he was having fun. You know, he produced the Golden Globe Award for many years. He produced several shows about children. He was very connected with show business, and he was dealing through review. It was something called the through review. Dealing with children your age, they all was stupid. And when he deal with you, he said, Oh my God, she's sharp. She's sharp. She can take any conversation. She have a perfect timing. It was a great time. Me, I had the time of my life, and I was playing with your son, scissor. I don't know what is that game. But tell me about you guys, because I am very active, not because I want to, because I had to.
Yeah.
It is, it is, it's good to stimulate your voice and your energy and everything, but also it be good to be in contact. We are blessed with the right now social media. I don't know if you know that.
No, yeah, we do know
In
that.
our time,
This show is on social media, so that's how much we know about.
I know, and it's the best shot in social media. There is a
Yeah.
network, I don't know if it's called Me Too or My TV. That
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
my
It's the Me Too
they always
network,
tell
huh?
me.
Yeah, it is. It's the Me TV.
Get back on the Me Too network.
Or Me Too, if you prefer. Charo, let me ask you something, because we've known you forever, but I don't think you've ever told us how you came up with the name Charo when you
I know.
first started out. Well, Jill may know, but we don't. Can you tell us?
Yeah, this is a good question. You always were very clever. You always were very funny. And you are instant replay comedian because every time you don't write it, you don't prepare it, what it comes to your mind. Thank you for the question. There is 300,000 Charos in Spain or more, 3 million.
Really?
The name Charo is a nickname. My real name is Rosario. Rosario.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm very sorry. What is
Chel,
your full name? Mother. She never listens.
¿qué quiere?
Look at this.
I
You're
talked
going
to
to get
him.
like a glimpse. What is your entire name?
¿Qué coño dice?
Tu
What the
nombre,
hell?
tu nombre, completamente, tu nombre. ¿Qué es tu
Oh,
nombre?
you want me to tell him?
Yes.
Listen,
Yes,
we're
we
gonna
want to
we're gonna be
know
until Christmas. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
My name is Maria Rosario
Yes.
Pilar Martinez
Okay.
Molina.
Linda. Okay.
Got that one.
Are you there?
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever.
We're still here.
Rosario Pilar Martinez Molina Baeza Rasten.
Okay.
Still more name. What you need to know. Spanish people,
Meanwhile-
Latin people, they name the children the name of the grandparent, the uncle, the godfather,
Wow.
the godmother, the lover,
The milkman.
Yeah.
the milkman, Jill. So when
Charo, how many names does Shel have?
Shell, I make it for sure. I was looking for in America, people had the tendency to make it shorter.
Yeah, we make children.
Okay, so I figured it out. If I call Shell,
We too make
I
children.
cannot
here.
make it more shorter than that. It will be shh. Because Shel, the father is Swedish, and it's spelled
Jay. Yeah.
K-E-L-L.
Which is weird.
Because I loved his father more than nothing in this planet,
Mhm.
I want to call him the same name that his father,
Sure.
and I put a S-H-E-L because KJ in Swedish, KJ sounds shell, but in America, I used to call him Kejel, Kejul, Kejal, to my husband. What the hell is your name?
Yeah. It sounds Hebrew.
Yeah, when Chel was born, I make it easier for everybody. S-H-E.
There's actually a funny story about that. It's just when I was to be baptized, the priest wouldn't do it without adding a Catholic name because he thought Shel sounded too Jewish. So he's like, I won't do it. And so they made my middle name Joseph.
Oh
And
my
then he
God.
baptized me.
You mean you had
That's
to
a
be?
true story.
Was that happening at the christening? Because we would have all been there.
I think so. He was like holding off with the water, like, no, not going to do
Really?
it until we jump in. we're gonna throw in a proper Christian name, and I was just there like in the water, like I don't know, were you drowning me? But that's as the story goes. So that's how I ended up with Shel Joseph Rasted. Is that they
It's
just
nice
had
to
a
learn
name.
that 40 years after the christening. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I ended up as Joe.
All right.
No,
Anyway,
the truth, Chel. The truth is that the priest told me, I cannot call your son Shel. His name suck. We're gonna put it. Yeah, that what the priest told me. His name suck. You had to find a Christian name, and I said Joseph, Shel Joseph. But I am very happy that I put that because I love Saint Joseph. If you go to the Bible, it was a very unique man, Joseph. So Chel is going to tell us now what the hell he's doing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm
What's
just
going on?
hanging out.
Yeah. What's going on in Las Vegas?
I'm not doing anything interesting. I want to hear about you guys. I'm just here to try to figure out what my mother's saying, and apparently I need as much help as you do. So,
Oh, no. No.
have you guys spent time in Vegas? There's conventions out here. You guys work out here at all?
I haven't been to Vegas. And so I went there a couple of times when I was still in Congress to do speeches and stuff, but I haven't been, gosh.
Yeah, I've got some friends in Vegas. As a matter of fact, next week we're going to interview one of my friends, Antonio Fargas from Starsky and Hutch, and he lives there in Vegas. So yeah, I got a couple of friends, and I've been out there to visit him a couple of times when I've gone through Vegas. Yes.
Yeah, it's a place to visit.
Yeah, it is a
Three-day
place to
limit.
visit.
Yeah, right.
And taxes.
a
It's a
3-day
place
limit.
for if you don't want to pay a
it's a
lot of
living.
taxes.
Yeah.
Now,
That's what he
Charo,
tells me.
Charo, you're in
Yeah.
Vegas all the time performing.
I grew up in Las Vegas. I was watching a few days ago my past into picture and in video, and believe it or not, 30 days after Chel was born, I was already singing a song titled very popular at that time called El Matador,
Okay.
and I was skinny. I don't know if you remember, guy, that I looked like a watermelon with high heels.
You did. You looked like you had you swallowed a basketball. That was it. You still had a waist from the back.
I spent 9 months taking good care that the baby would be healthy. I was praying and hoping would be a boy. And then 30 days after, believe me, I was on the stage Hotel Sahara because I was very, very lucky at that time. Let me bring you back. The time machine. There was only a 3 or 4 popular casinos hotel, and the number one was Hotel Sahara.
Okay.
They book the big popular and famous people. Johnny Carson, Sammy Davis,
Frank Sinatra.
yeah, you name it, what there. Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis. I was lucky to welcome as a co-star with Buddy Hackett.
Oh, he did our
great
show too.
comedian.
Yeah,
He
Buddy
teach
Hackett
me
was.
English. He was
Yeah,
my
Buddy
teacher of
Hackett
English.
did our show.
He was
Yeah.
your English teacher?
He teach me every word you can imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Every word we can imagine, but none of them we can say.
You cannot tell.
Yeah.
He was my teacher.
Okay.
So, from co-starring, thanks God to Johnny Carson, I jumped into headliner. And then I grew up there, physically and mentally, and then became my home. And when I get pregnant, I remember good story, Shel. Try to remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Okay, I go back to work 30 days after you was born.
Yeah, it was a great trauma, Mama. I remember I was about 31 days old. I'm just kind of hungry and scared.
No, but listen to me. Chel,
again,
try to
terrible.
remember.
Terrible thing.
They got another story. You turn 5-year-old. I still working in Las Vegas, headliner. I had no children to invite for your birthday.
Oh.
And you know who came to your birthday? Guy, listen. George Ben, Siegfried and Roy, Jerry
Siegfried
Lewis.
and Roy. Did they bring their tigers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our cat.
Yeah, Shel actually had a twin, but after that birthday, he was the only child.
Oh,
We
oh
don't
my
speak
God,
about it.
Chel, Chel, tell him what your Ben give it to you
All
as
right.
a
Well, the
gift.
story is as follows. And I remember it. So, who was there? It was George Burns. It was a few other performers, and actors, and Siegfried, and my brother that we don't speak about. That's been gone since that. Anyway, so apparently George Burns gave me a cigar, and he kind of bent down and he said, "This George Burns way with the thick glasses. Smoke this on your 18th birthday." And I was like, I said, I will. And I immediately went and I gave it to my dad. I was like, Papa, cigar for my 18th. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but cigar for my 18th birthday. It's very important. The nice man gave it to me. My father was like, George Burns gave you the cigar. I was like, yes, save it until my 18th birthday. And I forgot about it. And then literally on my 18th birthday, I'm in Hawaii and I go to see my father and he's sitting there doing something. I'm like, well, father, I'm a man now. It is my 18th birthday, and I must smoke that cigar that George Burns gave me. And he looked and went, "Oh, smoke that the day you gave me, like on your birthday."
Oh,
I smoked it the night he gave me. Told me to hold on to it, and that was it. He's like, "Well, here's have another one." I was like, "It's not that," and that was it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Yeah.
yeah.
How old were you at that birthday, Shel? Do you remember?
5.
5. Okay.
When you were talking about Vegas and it was thank God to Johnny Carson, how did you get discovered? Because I don't know that story, or if I do know it, I forgot. Was it Johnny Carson who put you on the Tonight Show?
This is a good question. They want me to do an special. They want me to do a book. You are in the book, you know that, all of you. Whatever it is, you're going to be with me. I am very serious about what it comes to your private personal life. You remember me and my sister. We
Sure.
we are no bullshit. Guy,
Right.
try to remember that we went there with our own sandwich, chorizo, a little bit, everything. We never get affected by Hollywood.
No,
No.
you didn't.
No.
Not at all. You try to remember. Anyway, it is, I don't know if it's destiny. I don't know if this meant to be. I don't know if this luck. I was very, very young, working only in Spain was one station. Only was one. Everybody in Spain had to watch to that show.
Mm-hmm.
It was black and white. And I was singing in a little show, the copy of Sesame Street. It was called Villa Alegre.
Oh,
And
sure.
then, yeah, Villa Alegre.
Happy
Villa.
city. Happy
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, that's right. So a man by the name Xavier Cugat,
Yes.
that was the king of the rumba. That before you that was when you was a spur, little spur, floating in the sky, fly, happy. When I'm gonna be born? So I'm telling you that I was singing, and he was watching that ugly show on the way to Roma the following day to find make a deal with Sophia Loren that was interested to work with Kuga in a big special. But he was watching that cucaracha that it was me, and he was so clever that he figured it out. I fell with all of the big star female after his divorce with Abby Lane. Beautiful, she's beautiful. And I love her, and I think she did the right decision. Divorce, marry, and have children.
Okay.
Anyway, when he saw me, he was so clever that he said, I fell introducing pretty ladies. I'm going to introduce that cucaracha to make the press talk. And then he contacted my mother and everybody, my neighbor, everybody, and he asked to my mother the permit to bring me to America for 3 months with my sister. Because without my sister, I was not allowed to go anywhere.
Sure.
yes.
That was the deal. And when I came to America, that's the answer for Jill. I was lucky that Johnny Carson, producer, read about Xavier Cuga, discovered some talent girl. And Johnny Carson liked me so much that I became almost regular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
again,
we remember.
you wasn't born. So they told me I got a nanny, a chaperone. And the chaperone called Maria Cubana, told me, if he like you, you make it in America. If he doesn't like you, you finish. And then I said, that is, I'm going to please him. I think he asked me, are you a Lolita? I said, hey, Gucci, Gucci. Are you a little put up? Hey, Gucci, Gucci. Whatever he was asking me, I stand up on my chair and I say, yes, Gucci, Gucci. And
Effective.
he find fun with me because, it's very difficult because all of you are comedian. I know you, I work with you guys. My son is a comedian too. It's,
Yes.
it's instant comedy. It's
Sure.
something that you born or you doesn't born. She find in me a reason to be funny just to look into the camera
Yeah, I
and break
know.
a little pencil. That's what he did. Look into the people, what the hell I'm going to do with the little puta? So that's what it was, guys. And I grabbed that opportunity like when you are hungry and they give you a hamburger.
Sure.
So I continue, I learn more English, and before I know, they were requesting me in all of the big shows. One of them was your show, another was Fantasy Island, another was the Dean Martin show. I was roasting, believe it or not, John Wayne.
John Wayne?
John Wayne.
What was
What?
that?
Yeah, and I remember that I learned a song. His name is McNamara and the leader of the band.
That's an Irish song, yeah.
To the fruit, that's right. Before you know, Jill, I was very popular and I was welcome in this great country, God bless this country. And then we brought my mother, we brought the cat, we brought my auntie, my father, they call it the Spanish Armada. And we continue working, and that was, I bless Johnny Carson that without I even know it, I became his reason to make people laugh and welcome. And this is the story of my life. But it's one secret I want to share with all of you and with my son. I was prepared, guys. When I came to America, I already play guitar.
I was going to ask. I was going to ask if you were
Yeah,
playing
you
guitar
were
then.
ready for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's my advice.
Opportunity and preparation. Love.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, Shel.
That whole thing. Yeah. Alex, you just singled me out.
What, I don't
I
know.
was prepared.
I
I'm just
don't know.
putting it
No,
out
no,
there.
no, listen. This is a good conversation for everybody that is hearing us. The best thing you can do, always, God sooner or later is going to give us the opportunity, like He give it to all of you.
Mhm.
I remember, my God, reading about you guys.
I've got a question. I'm sorry to cut.
No,
off.
I read a lot
How
about
did you guys get on the show? The audition process and all that? Because I acted for a while, did a lot of auditions, was not prepared apparently. But how did you guys?
Well, you have Shel, you have to talk to Fred about auditioning because
'cause-
Jill and I
We
Shit.
want to
We don't
hear.
know.
No,
Here
we
we go
want to
again.
hear about you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tell
you
us
just
about.
you
Fred.
did an audition.
I was the only one who had to audition. These
Yeah.
guys were big enough stars, so they just brought
Yeah,
him onto the
They
show. But
weren't sure he was funny.
no. They, yeah. I mean,
You had to
we've
convince
been
them
over
that you
this
were-
100 times. I mean,
So wait, what's your story then, Fred? How'd you get the first audition and then all of that?
well, the usual way you got an audition is your agent would send you up for something, and the casting director would look at you and say, "All right, you seem to be all right. Come back."
The sides?
But I had to do eventually a screen test and everything, and I've said this before. They offered this job of gopher to every young guy in Hollywood before it fell to me. Everyone turned it down. Billy
all said no.
Crystal, and they all said, "No, we're not going to touch that thing. It's a disaster." And so I was the last man standing. And God bless him. But
you are excellent.
if I hadn't done the show, I would never have met you, Charo. So I mean, that's enough just to justify it, right? But let me ask you that. When did you first start playing guitar, Charo? When did you actually start?
Yeah, but are you talking about me? I'm talking too much about me.
No.
That's why you're here.
That's why you're here. We're talking to you because we want to know.
Well, once upon a time in Murcia.
That's your hometown.
Once upon a time in Murcia,
Yeah.
my sister and me, we were little rich bitch. Yeah, that's the truth. We never knew hungry. They never beat us. My grandparents have a big farms.
Okay.
Very big. Well, when you little, everything is big. But believe me, it was big. Because they have hectares of food, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, orange tree, potato. They raise all kind of food.
Okay.
And we was happy. My grandmother, which is my idol, which I want to copy her, and my mother too. But my grandmother, if she born now, she will be president. She was, mi abuela. She loved animal. And she loved people, and she loved gypsy. Gypsy, when you grow up with them, you know that they're different to every other kind of culture.
That's what it means to be gypsy.
Right?
Yeah.
They don't care for tomorrow. They care for the day. They camping in the farms of my grandparents, June, July, and August. I never know after that where they go. But the next summer, they come back again, over and over. Beautiful children, never choose. Beautiful people. And my grandma was so clever that she said to them, guys, you have bad name. Your reputation sucks. But I trust you. I'm going to go out because very near of Murcia is a little ocean. It's called Mar Menor. It's the very little wave and beautiful. I still dreaming about that. That's why we ended up in Hawaii, because it reminds me the wave and the beauty of the nature.
Oh, okay.
So when she was going to vacation during the month of August, she just telling, take care, I don't trust my neighbor. You are more trustable. Don't kill the chicken, eat the egg, eat the food, eat the plant, eat the potato. And they love her. So I became, and my sister, friend of all of the little gypsy children, and I learned guitar by watching them.
Oh, so they were playing guitar then?
Wow.
They got a very special, it come from, I tried to find out where this come from. I think it come from part of South Arabia.
Okay.
It's a very unique sound. It is, we call it flamenco.
Sure.
Hungarian.
So did you get a guitar from them or did you buy a guitar?
No, I learned from them. Thank you for your question.
On what guitar? Their guitar, or did your family buy you a guitar?
Well, I went, abuelita, abuelito, mamá, I want a guitar. Yo quiero una guitarra, yo quiero. And probably they buy me a piece of shit. Because they got no choice. Either kill me or buy the little guitar. And I love how they touch the guitar. I love how they dance barefoot. I love how they sing to the moon. And I look into the finger, and el big man, the pharaoh, they call it, el chief, el pharaoh, like me so much that they start telling me how they work with the finger, how they play that sound, how that rhythm. And I became a little gypsy.
Great.
And then I loved it, and they teach me later on bulerías, fandangos, rumba flamenca, and they was a beautiful people teaching me such a beautiful music that I know that will be my future.
But when did you start studying with Andres Segovia? Because that's
when
one of the
I went to Madrid,
Okay.
Now I was at a rich beach, learning from the gypsy, having a good time. My sister loved the dancing. She's a singer. She sings beautiful. And she led the flamenco singing. Okay, now the government came in, and it's called in America eminent thing. The bottom line that hundreds of people farm get homeless
Yeah.
because they took
Oh,
over.
yeah, the government,
And
Franco's
then
government came in and
life
seized the
changed
property.
overnight. That's what I say to my son all the time. Be prepared for everything. And then we ended up maybe in the place of neighbor or, or uncles. It's very sad, my story and my sister's story. We became homeless. But
You
little
guys
by
became
little,
homeless?
yeah, totally.
Yeah, so
They
what
took
Okay,
happened,
wait,
everything.
what
hold on.
happened,
Shel,
trying to
explain.
explain,
Chel,
what's
tell
trying to
him.
explain, at the time, was the Generalissimo, dictator of Spain, and he started this kind of government program where they seized all the farmlands, and so they just started seizing people's lands and gave them like $100 and took all their ancestral lands.
Was this
Under
Franco?
government Franco.
Oh,
And
okay.
so yeah, he came in, and then Franco's government just took all of her family's properties and lands and all that, and then they were just basically homeless. And so they had to go live with a couple uncles and aunts and start over, kind of a thing. So yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty
wow.
intense.
Was that in
Yeah, so
Madrid?
this was no, this was in Murcia, and then she went to Madrid
That's what I mean. Okay. Okay.
after the house and the property and the farm was taken away.
So let me just make sure I understand this. The government took everything you had
Yeah.
and left you homeless, right?
Well, according to my sister and me, they took that farm, everybody's farm. It was a castle. No, it was a Moorish fortaleza, Moorish.
Moorish.
Children.
yeah, okay.
Remember that Murcia name is after the Khalifa, the big chief.
Okay.
El
Okay.
Murcia. Murcia, Granada, Sevilla, Salamanca, and Córdoba, it is Moorish.
Yeah, of course,
Because
all
they
southern
live-
Spain,
They
right?
lived for 900 years
Mhm.
over there.
Wow.
So they where we was born and where the farm was, it was a rundown fortaleza of the Moors.
Okay.
The famous wall that surrounded, still a few walls in La Mezquita de Córdoba, it was built up to protect it from the Moors, the Christian, the Spanish.
Sure.
It's a long story, it's a beautiful story. Nature is part of our life. And that's why my son is very happy when he's hiking or going to mountain and nature, because it's the way we are, the way we were born and grow
How
up.
did you end, Mama? How did you end up in Madrid?
Okay.
And Segovia. So
What?
Madrid,
We are
Segovia.
homeless,
Sorry.
and now I am 9, going to 10-year-old.
Okay.
Very, very scared to life.
Sure.
But I never forget. So my sister, what we learned about music, no music like do re mi fa sol la si do, by ear, by watching the Moorish, the gypsy, and then my mother hear from some neighbor, some place where in Molina del Segura, about 60 miles, or no, maybe 40 miles from Murcia, that it was people interested in wanting to learn music in Madrid by Andres Segovia Foundation.
Wow,
Thank
okay.
you for the question. And I repeated again one time to my son. Listen, I never spent one penny to learn from Andres Segovia. He opened a foundation in Madrid where you don't pay.
Wow.
Again, let me make it clear. We never studied mano a mano with such a great man. Esperodi, between his tours, he was coming all the time to United States of America.
Sure. Of course.
He see us, and our teacher was advanced older children or teenager.
Okay.
But I passed. I was the only girl. But
Wow.
I scared the hell out of all of everybody.
Why does that not surprise me?
And when I show up, I look like shit. I was like a cartoon. It's a cartoon. in Swedish, they call pepper dye, something pepper like that, with they call like this.
Pippi
Oh,
Longstocking?
Pippi Longstocking.
Yes.
Deep cut.
I
right there.
have, Chel, I look very funny. I was not cute, but I was not afraid. Because then I learned about hunger. I learned about homeless. The little rich bitch disappeared, and my sister and me, we knew reality. I was very respectful. I had my guitar from they one teacher gave it to me, and I was welcome. And then my mother probably managed to sell a few things that she was able to take it when we get out, and we got a rental room in a house. Sometimes you get a room, that's all you get, and
Yeah, right.
to cook. And I stayed there with my sister. She started studying designs and makeup and costume, and I started studying more serious classical.
Okay.
And that's how I reached the age 16 and a half. By then that's why I told you, that conversation is important. When God give us an opportunity, but please get ready when the opportunity ring in your house.
Well,
Okay, now your chance.
speaking of getting ready, you still how long do you practice every day?
At that moment, 2 hours a night.
2 hours a night.
Before
Okay.
it was more.
Okay.
Before it was 3 to 4 hours. But I want to make clear, thank you for giving me that opportunity. I continue practicing what I learned until the age 17.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Because I don't find the teacher and thing that I used to, and life change you. You had to find money, you had to find job,
Sure.
you had to grow up. So I still that I can teach other students what I learned until almost 17.
This episode, of course, is brought to you by Princess Cruises. What would we do without them? Because we spent years on the Pacific Princess welcoming passengers aboard week after week. And what always struck us was that the show wasn't really about the ship. It was about what happens to the people once they're on the ship. The reconnecting, the letting go, the falling in love a little bit with the world again.
The good news, that's not just something that we got to act out, it's still real. Princess Cruises sails to more than 345 destinations in over 90 countries on all 7 continents, with cruises from 2 days to a full 131 days at sea. That's a lot of buffet.
So, if you've ever wanted to have your own Love Boat moment, a real one, go to princesscruises.com and start planning your voyage.
Come aboard.
We're expecting you.
Where are you going to be performing next? Where do you know where
Oh,
you're next?
thank you. Because I want to talk about you. It's too much about me.
No, this is our show. We talk about you.
My next job, I love people, you know that.
Yeah, of course. And they
You are
love
a
you.
comedian, so you want to understand me.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to audience. I never been afraid to audience, but I be afraid to if they introduce my name that I'm not ready. I am talking about Robert. I am one of them because I train. I run. I'm wearing. You want to hear a very funny story?
Yes?
Of course.
Okay, I'm going to be December 18 performing. It's a beautiful theater called McCallum Theater. They asked me, send a picture promoting Santa Claus, promoting Christmas, because it's December 18.
Sure.
So I took a picture, I sent it, and I hear, come on, Charo. That was 40 years ago. We need now you. How you look now? I said, they're going to feel sorry.
Yeah.
What they don't know is that I still with the same side.
Sure.
That I still the same costume.
Yes.
That my sister created many, many years ago. And that Mariah Carey, let's call it coincidence, He copied exactly and put it in the cover of her Christmas song
talking
2 or 3
about
years ago.
an
Really?
album, a little like Santa outfit.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Little Santa-
Chel, you know what I did? Yeah, everybody listen. I
Do it.
put that costume, I put the hair very fluffy,
Uh-huh.
I put a lot of makeup. I went to the same spot, put the fireplace in the same spot that I was, and I go, Mamacita, where is Santa Claus? And I was clear when I said, okay, guys, Mamacita is here. I have a special show for you, December 18, 2026. And I sent them. So they was on check. And they said, oh my God. I said, okay, now they didn't know that I don't change.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
did
right.
you say, take that, bitches?
That,
See?
that 4 days ago.
It's the one.
Yeah, it is. For theater of the mind, folks, that was a picture that Charo took in a darling little sexy Santa suit with, were those thigh-high stockings or boots that you had on in that picture?
Yeah. I love you all.
Oh, well, you've been great. And Shel, thanks so
We
much
love you.
for joining us. And
we really love you.
this is why we do this show, to talk to people like you and catch up and meet your offspring. And
Well,
this has
muchas
been,
gracias.
yeah,
The
this,
memo- the
Go ahead.
She's not going to let you go, Fred. She's
I
not
know,
going to let you do this thing.
but this has been the Love Boat Podcast, and you are now all free to go ashore.
Thanks for listening to the Love Boat Podcast, Exciting and New. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, leave us a rating and review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Follow along between episodes at loveboatpodcast.com or on Instagram at loveboatpodcast.